I thought you were gonna start.
I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel like I want to talk, I just don't know what to say.
Say something, just say something.
Hey guys, it's Viv.
Angie.
Welcome to our channel. So we just finished watching part 1 of 2 of the season finale of The Bachelor with Colton.
And it was a tough one to watch for sure. Colton tonight had to break up with both Tayshia and Hannah G in pursuit of Cassie. And this was a live finale with host Chris Harrison, of course, with the live studio audience, and of course everyone was going crazy.
So in case you guys didn't watch last week's episode, to give you a quick background, this season finale started off where last week's ended, which is where Cassie and Colton had their fantasy suite date, night part of the date where Cassie pretty much just broke up with Colton. Really hard, tough date to watch. She leaves. He just was really upset. He was really upset. He jumped over the fence, as you all have seen over and over and over throughout this whole season. The entire crew is out in Portugal, like, you know, in this little town at nighttime looking for him. And they couldn't find him. I mean, it seems like it was like a while where they couldn't find him.
Yeah, and this was like almost midnight too while they're looking for him. So it was so crazy. They hopped in the cars and then finally found him.
Yep.
The producers and Chris Harrison convinced him to get in the car and go back to the hotel. So now we see Chris Harrison meet up with him in the hotel in the morning, and he's like, what's going on? Are you okay? And he's like, nope, I'm not okay. And Chris is like, what do you want to do? Are you done with this whole thing? And he's like, yes, I'm done. Like, this is it.
That's crazy to hear from a Bachelor.
This has never happened in
Like,
Bachelor history. Like,
I'm done. I quit.
yeah, he has his heart and his eyes set on Cassie, and that's what he's gonna do. So we see him go over to Tayshia's hotel room, and sadly he has to break up with her, and it was so sad. When they were talking and hugging, we could hear, I'm not sure whose heartbeat it was, but those heartbeats were going so fast. There were so many emotions, and you guys all know how much we love Tayshia, so it was very difficult to watch.
And she kept herself super composed. And then I forget if it was him or her. I think it was Tayshia who was like, can we talk without cameras? They went into his hotel room, and of course they're still like hooked up, mic'd up. Right. So we could hear the whole conversation. We just couldn't see him, and it sounded like she just broke down. Yeah,
she did. And I'm not sure if they cut things out, but it seemed like they had a pretty quick conversation, but the gist of it was she was just so shocked, and she was like, wait, this is it. Like, this is the last time I want to see you. So it was really sad, and they had so much love for each other, and Tayshia really helped him almost through the breakup as well.
She really consoled him when he was breaking up with her.
Oh, we love her. So then we head to the live part of the finale.
Yes.
And Tayshia's there.
Looking stunning. Oh my God. Beautiful.
Yeah, she was really pretty. And then Colton comes out, and it was tough for her, for sure. Totally. It was the first time that they saw each other. They just had to re-watch the breakup. A lot of emotions stirring back up again. And basically, she kind of got some closure that she needed. One thing though, Colton's hair. What? Did you guys see that? It was
like they straightened his hair.
I guess they said that he got a haircut, but it was like so weird, and it was all like messy and like sticking up.
All I know is his stylist was having fun tonight.
I know. Oh my goodness. So now we head over to Hannah G's hotel room
for the second breakup.
This was a tough one. As soon as she opened the door, she was so excited to see Colton. And we all knew what was about to happen. So I was like, no. Oh, my goodness.
She was so happy to see him. She was so surprised. She was like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and she had said later on that she thought that, like, maybe she was the first date. Like, she had no idea what was going on. Because, like, no, the producers obviously aren't telling her, like, what's happening. So she's all excited. And she was actually in that moment, she was writing a note kind of confessing her love to him and everything. So this is really difficult. So as he starts the breakup, he said something along the lines of, you've been my rock this whole entire journey. And
my
like,
home.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not helping. Like, that just makes it worse. It's like, okay, then why are you doing this to me?
Right. Hannah G was really just taken back. So surprised, like completely caught off guard.
Yeah.
Like, it was so sad to see him break up with her. I feel like it wasn't as sad for Tayshia, at least for me, because we didn't see her physically. We heard her,
right,
which was like super sad to listen to, but seeing and hearing Hannah G go through this breakup,
yeah, it was a tough one. And she had said, she was like, I can't even imagine someone else having the strong relationship that we have had. Like, this is insane. Like, she was like, I thought this was it. Like, me and him were going to be it. She thought she was going to be there at the end. He never gave her any indication that it wasn't going to be her. Right. So she was totally shocked by this. And at one point, Colton even said he was like breaking down when he was breaking up with her. He was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. That's not helping, Colton. Right. Like, what?
Right.
And at one point after the breakup, Colton was talking to one of the producers, and he was like, I don't know if I'm losing a sure thing for something that might not even happen. Right. Talking about, the sure thing being Hannah, and the not gonna happen being Cassie, I don't know, Colton.
So then we cut to the live show where, just like Tayshia, Hannah G is there. Also looking so beautiful. Those earrings.
The green looked really nice on her.
It did. I mean, and I kind of forgot she was a model because she was really like, everything was perfect. She comes out and she is really, I mean, like there's still a lot of closure that she needs, you can tell. It doesn't seem like she's still like in love with him or anything, but she's still really heartbroken.
See, I think she's still in love with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when she was getting asked that, she kind of paused, and I felt like she wanted to just scream out and be like, yes, I am still in love with you, Colton. Like, but obviously you can't really do that because you kind of, I don't know, I think she would have looked a certain way if she did that.
Well, and also, that was the last time she saw him was when she broke up. So this is maybe re-watching that breakup and like just not having that closure with him just brought up all these emotions back right then and there at that live.
I mean, it's only been like 5 months or so around that.
Maybe.
I mean, and that's not a ton of time, especially not having closure with a breakup, like that deep into it, Right. Thinking you're about to get engaged,
Then Colton comes out. I was really surprised with the amount of questions Hannah G asked tonight.
I know, and she did apologize for that, but she needed the answers,
And I also think it's because maybe she is a very quiet person, but the way this whole season was produced, like it just seems like Hannah doesn't talk a whole lot. Yeah. So during this live, I was like, wow, she's like really, really wanting to get all this closure in and like ask all these questions. And
I mean, it's her time,
But it is. And I just feel like I hope that she really got her closure tonight.
I know, me too. She's so sweet. And like her and Tayshia, like they need some redemption. So, if neither of them are the Bachelorette, which it's not looking so good for that, I really hope that maybe they go to Paradise or, something good is right around the corner for them.
Yes.
And then they brought out during the live show Ben, Blake, Jason, and Garrett, some of our favorite Bachelor boys.
Yes.
And, I mean, it was cute to see them, but, like, there really wasn't much to say. I mean, Ben's actually the only Bachelor that's been in, like, the same position as Colton. And obviously the other guys that he's friends with from Becca's season. So it was cute to see them on there, but it really didn't do much for the show, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they probably just needed to stop the show tonight at a certain point.
Yeah, and they do that extra filler,
Yep. So after Chris Harrison, has his little conversation with the guys, they bring us back to Portugal. Back to, after Colton has now broken up with Tayshia, Hannah G. He's really emotional. It looks like Cassie's packing up her things. Colton has now packed up his things. But then he makes a stop. I thought he was on his way to the airport or something, but it looked like he was on his way to some hotel. I'm assuming it's Cassie who he's seeing. But of course, we see him knock on the door, and as it opened, boom, that's it. That's how the episode finished tonight.
Yes. So something we do have to mention is when they cut to Cassie packing up, she was definitely totally out of the game. She was not into it. And she said something...
She said something along the lines of, like, I don't want to affect any of Colton's decision making. And it's like, little do you know, he just dumped everyone for you.
Yeah. I don't think she's in the right mindset, and I don't think she was.
She doesn't seem like engaged with this whole process. Like, I don't mean to just judge her because it's really production and what they want us to see.
Right.
But yeah, she doesn't seem like she's hurting because she's not with Colton anymore.
No.
Like,
and that's another thing. Not even just the whole process. It's like she doesn't even seem that into him, and that's what Chris Harrison said too.
Right.
She's like, what if she's just not that into you?
Right. So I'm really nervous. Obviously excited for tomorrow's season finale, but I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming and kind of hoping that they just like end up dating or something.
Right.
But they're not getting married. Like, there's no way. Like, maybe they'll date for a couple months or something, but like,
if they are dating, I like was joking around while watching the episode, like, oh, what if he proposes tomorrow? But I feel like she was so uninterested in him.
Yeah, no.
That they're just dating. I think. That's what I think, that they're dating. What do you guys think? What do you think is like really happening right now? Now that we've like brought it to like real time, where is Colton at? Who is he with? Is he single? Is he a virgin? Which they brought up 100 million times tonight.
Oh my god. I don't even care if he's a virgin. I do care who he's with right now, but don't care about the virgin thing at all.
Also, they're announcing who the next Bachelorette is tomorrow. So who do you guys think is going to be the Bachelorette? We have 24 hours before we find out. So please comment down below the second you watch this on who you guys think the next Bachelorette is.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
G still thinks it's Hannah B.
It's gonna be Hannah B. I'm telling you. There's no way it's Tayshia, which I wish it was. And no way it's Hannah G. They're both still hurting too much. And Kaylin is boom out of goodbye.
I think it's Tayshia.
I would love it to be Tayshia.
I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea who they're gonna make the next Bachelorette.
I don't know. But I am so excited for tomorrow's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you guys can see every time we upload a new video.
Yes, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.